Okay, so day 22 in China is not yet over, but something extraordinary just happened to me, and I had to rush back and tell you all about it. So, today, like an hour or two ago, our classes were over. We met with friends in that lobby of our building, and as we were walking out to go get lunch, we passed a group of Chinese people who were kind of walking the other way, and they all had pins on their chest, and each pin had like Mao's face on it, Mao Zedong. And I didn't think much about it, and as we're passing the last person, I see his pin has two Maos on it, and I think, why is he wearing a pin with two Mao? That's not Mao, that's Kim. He had Kim Jong-il and the other one, Kim Jong-il, Kim Il-sung on his pin, and I realized those are North Koreans. I get really excited. I grab my friend and I say, hey, those were North Koreans. And he says, really? I say, yeah, I saw their pins. Let's go. So the two of us, we go back, and the group of North Koreans were like walking out, and we kind of overtake them to like meet them like face to face, just so I can see the pins to make sure they were in fact the two leaders, and they were. And then the first thing I did was I was just kind of really excited, and so I just said to the first person I saw, excuse me, do you speak English? And the lady was like, So the answer was no. So my friend, who knows better Chinese than me, started to say something to her in Chinese. I told him, hey, ask if I can take a picture with all of them. And he asks, and she was kind of like, no. And by this time, we were outside, and there was probably maybe 20 North Koreans. They were all like middle-aged, probably 40, 50 years old. They're all very thin, kind of shorter. The women had like old-fashioned like hairdos and old-fashioned like clothing, like skirts and blouses, like pastel-colored. The men all had white button-down shirts with short sleeves, black pants, and everyone had a pin. Some had the pin with the two leaders. Some people had a circular pin, I think with a flag on it. But they were definitely North Koreans. And so after I asked to take a picture, they were kind of like, yeah, no, and they just kind of walked away from us. So, and that was the end of that. But we were still very excited. It was unexpected. We didn't expect to meet any North Koreans ever. And yeah, now that I had time to think about it, I don't know why they were in China, why they were out of North Korea, why they were in China, and why they were in the Chinese as a second language building with foreigners. No idea, but they were. They were there at the same time as me. I talked to them, I tried, and they refused to take a picture with me. I tried, and that was the end of that. Also, in retrospect, maybe they had some like handlers or like guards among them who like wouldn't let them talk. So I don't know if like I was even allowed to approach them. So maybe it all worked out for the better. But yeah, that happened. And as they were walking away, we kind of just started following them, kind of like hoping that, I don't know, they would just be like, yeah, just kidding, come and take a picture. But that didn't really happen. I don't have any photos, not even of them, because it all happened so fast. It kind of just disintegrated from there. But it doesn't take away from the fact that I unexpectedly met North Koreans, talked to them, and yeah, that was that. I hope that in the future, things will get better for everyone, regardless of country, that everyone is able to be safe and free from tyranny, able to like live life happily, follow their dreams and passions. But until then, I was able to meet some in real life, never thought I'd have this chance. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye!